I think first off, I thought Army came out and played with great purpose, great pride. I thought they really competed, and like you need to do in league games, we found a way to get it done. I thought that everyone's gonna talk about we made 10 of 21 threes and that stuff, but at the end of the day, what I thought, and I told the guys in the locker room what wanted for us was we started to do things that no one notices. Like Matt Wilson always is a really good post player. Trey did such a great job getting around. He only even got 5 shots off. People don't notice him moving his feet, so they can't throw it in. End of the game, talk about the block shot, but the three we get comes because he sprints up full speed to get somebody else open. Avi comes off it, just makes the right play. We get an open three, and that's what it's about. It's about the stuff that often doesn't go noticed, but if you do that stuff right continuously, you'll find yourself in a pretty good spot. And today we did at least one more than they did, so we're happy about that. We'll move on to Lafayette. Well, I think any league game is big, and you want to win every game, but you talk about non-conference, and yeah, I didn't want to be 4-9. I don't think anyone else wanted to be 4-9, but at the same time, it's easy to forget that last year we were 6-6, and we'd won 2 games right at the end, and we came out and barely won the first game as well. The year before that, we were, with the whole team returning from NCAA, we were 6-7 and had been down at 4 until we've been down 15 at Richmond and came back and won the game. So whether we were 4-9 or 9-4, what the non-conference did was expose what we had to work on, and we would still, if we had made 2 more plays and been 6-7, or 3 more plays and been 7-6, which certainly could have happened, we'd have still had the same issues that we had to get corrected. So yeah, I don't like the record, but the non-conference is about preparing yourself to get ready for league games, and I think in that respect, it certainly has put us in a position where we know what we need to work on and to continue to get better at it. It's better to know now or a week ago than it is to start finding out this month and in the next month. Well, I want everyone to play like LeBron James every night, but that's not realistic. I want to say we're ahead or behind. We're where we are. I think part of every year is guys. Again, we have some guys in new roles, and so part of it is consistency and learning your role and things like that. And that just takes time. So we've had guys that have great nights. We have some guys that have up and down nights. It's just kind of the way it goes. But again, I'm more focused on making sure that we continue to do the right thing, so as we grow and learn, that we find a way to win games along the way. Well, I'm sure that Andrew feels the same way. I know his brother's on the team, but Jimmy Allen, their coach, is like part of my family. I've known him I've known him since I was 17 years old. So here's what you want to talk about small world. When I was a high school senior being recruited, his college, Emory Henry, was playing at Gettysburg. And Emory Henry was recruiting me. He was a junior, and I went up to watch them play. So that was the first time I met him. So that's November of 1991. Was the first time I met him, and obviously I worked at Emory and Henry, worked together at Navy, so I'm much happier to win than to be the other way around. But I feel bad because they work hard and they try, and I think he does a great job, and it's hard. And we've been fortunate that we've made enough plays in the last few games to win. It won't matter next time. We got to get better so that when we see them again, that we got a chance to win.
We were just trying to keep the ball out of Tommy and Matt Wilson's hands, and we were denying them the whole time. And I saw the kid driving down on John, and I just stepped over and tried to stay vertical. But then I saw that it was up, and I was right there, so I just made the play.
Intensity certainly picks up in the second half a lot, and I think I kind of fed off of, guys like, Jimmy, Meeks making shots, making plays, and, just we got out in transition a lot, which, I think I do a good job in, and, there are just a lot of things that were opening up for me that I think I did a good job of, kind of just going at. But like I said, our guys just really played with a lot of energy in the second half, and I think I really just fed off of it a lot. Yeah, Tommy, he's a gamer, man. He just competes and he never stops. And I've been watching him do it for 4 years, and I've watched a lot of Army games, and I know the plays he can make. So I'm telling my guys everything that I can about what moves he's gonna make, where he likes to finish, where he likes to find guys, that kind of stuff. So I think Jimmy did a really good job on him in the second half of kind of making him keep it off that left hand, and just get it out of his hands really. And I think Jimmy did a great job on him. So that was a big part of it. It's a blessing, really. I mean, we grew up playing other sports, but my family, we always loved basketball. So, I mean, to be competing at, a Division I level in the same conference and, getting to play each other, 4 times in our careers is really cool. Obviously, it stinks that one of us has to lose. But, I mean, I'm fortunate to have, like Coach D said, to be on the good side of it. But, like I said, he's been so good for so long, and I think he's just been a big role model for me. Of consistency, of doing it night in and night out, and it's just been really cool to watch him as a younger brother and have him there to set an example for me.
Yeah, he's just instant offense, basically. Somebody say one word to him, he just goes off for 40 points in practice, and he just carried over today in the game. He's really good. I mean, that's all I don't really know.